You'll only be able to connect the dots by looking back to reflect. I shared this with a friend yesterday, was shared to me several weeks ago by John Maxwell. And as I think about it, and as I shared it with this person yesterday, we were discussing kind of where they're at in their career. Just like, and they acknowledged to be thankful, to be appreciative because there's something to grow and learn from where they're at. And as I shared this, you'll only be able to connect the dots when you look back. And I think about myself. 14 years ago on this day, the day before Thanksgiving, I went to do what I normally did. My business as a nutritionist for dairy cows, serving dairy farmers. And I went to visit one of my clients. I went to go through, walk around the herd, make sure they were healthy, make sure everything was set. And I ended up having a meeting with the owner. The owner proceeded to tell me that he no longer was going to use my services. On that day, 14 years ago, looking back, is what's brought me to this point now, to be able to have the perspective, to be able to share going through. I wouldn't be able to then, at that point, with two young kids, a son who was 5 months old, a daughter who was 20 some months old, 25 months old, 26 months old, to look back and think where I'm at now when they're 16 and 14. And to know that where I've been brought to this journey, I could have never connected the dots back then, looking forward. Because that mirror told me, you're not good enough. That mirror told me I had all these flaws and all these faults. And yet the window was the opportunity to use that and some of the other experiences in my life to share and to grow and to serve others.